Ladies and gentlemen, one of the greatest truths in life is this: when the reasons are strong enough, the answers will always show up. Too many people sit around waiting for answers, waiting for solutions, waiting for some miracle to appear. But life doesn't give answers to the idle. It gives answers to the committed. If you find a reason powerful enough, you'll dig deep, you'll stretch yourself, and you'll find the way. When you start with a strong reason, your why, the how, becomes much less intimidating. Too many people flip it around. They get stuck asking, how do I start a business? How do I get fit? How do I achieve financial freedom? And because they don't yet see the full path, they quit before they even begin. But here's the truth. The path shows itself after you commit to the reason. If your reason is powerful enough, your mind becomes a problem-solving machine. It searches, it studies. It experiments until solutions start to appear. Think of someone whose child is sick suddenly. Money that seemed impossible to earn is found. Help that seemed out of reach is discovered. And strength they never thought they had rises up. They didn't wait for a manual on how. Their why was so strong that the how revealed itself. That's the secret to achievement. Your reason gives birth to creativity. It pushes you past fear. It wakes you up early, keeps you up late, and doesn't let you settle. The stronger your why, the less you'll be paralyzed by not knowing the way forward. The way will come step by step because life honors a determined reason. If your reasons are small, your actions will be small. That's just the way it works. A person who says, well, I just want to make enough money to pay the bills, usually does just that. Just enough to keep the lights on, never enough to change their life. But the one who says, I want to give my family a future they never dreamed of. I want to travel the world. I want to live with freedom and choice. That person has tapped into something stronger. And strong reasons always demand stronger results. Weak reasons don't pull you out of bed in the morning when it's cold and dark. Weak reasons don't keep you at your desk learning when your friends are out having fun. Weak reasons don't push you through failure, rejection, or disappointment. They collapse at the first sign of resistance. But when your reasons are bold, when they are deep and emotional, they will drive you through obstacles that would break the average person. Ask yourself, are your reasons strong enough to withstand frustration? Are they big enough to silence doubt? Because if your reasons are small, so will be your persistence. But if your reasons burn bright, they'll fuel you long after the initial excitement has worn off. You don't get strong results from wishing. You get them from reasons that are so compelling, they won't let you quit. Excuses only survive in the absence of a strong reason. The moment you discover a reason that burns deep in your heart, all the little excuses you once held on to begin to lose their grip. Think about it. When your reason is weak, every excuse seems valid. I'm too tired. I don't have the time. I don't know the right people. It's too risky. But when your reason is powerful, those same excuses sound small, even laughable. Imagine a person whose dream is just to get by. The smallest challenge will stop them. But imagine another person whose reason is to send their parents on the vacation they never had, or to create a better future for their children, or to escape a life of mediocrity. Do you think they're going to stop because it's raining outside? Do you think they'll quit because they're tired after work? Not a chance. A burning reason will make excuses look like shadows, present but powerless. You see, excuses are fueled by comfort, but reasons are fueled by vision. And vision always wins. The stronger your reason, the easier it becomes to pay the price, because the promise is clear. That's why some people can endure rejection after rejection and still move forward. They're not doing it for comfort. They're doing it for purpose. When you hold on to a big enough reason, you'll find yourself saying, yes, I'm tired, but I'll keep going. Yes, I failed today, but I'll try again tomorrow. The excuses fade because the reason burns brighter than the pain, brighter than the doubt, brighter than the struggle. Motivation is wonderful, but it's temporary. It's like a spark. It flares up, it feels good, but unless you feed it, it dies out quickly. That's why so many people start strong on January 1st, and by February, they've already quit. They were motivated, yes, but they didn't have reasons deep enough to keep them going when the excitement faded. Reasons, on the other hand, are permanent. They don't depend on mood, on weather, or on whether you feel inspired today. Reasons sit in your heart and whisper, "Keep going," when your mind says, "Quit." Reasons outlast the good days, the bad days, and the in-between days. They don't rely on a motivational video or a pep talk. They are the pep talk. Think of someone training for a marathon. Motivation might get them through the first week of running. But when their muscles ache, when it's raining outside, when nobody is cheering for them, motivation won't be enough. What keeps them lacing up their shoes is the reason behind the run. Maybe it's to prove to themselves they can do it. Maybe it's to honor a loved one. Maybe it's to show their kids what persistence looks like. That reason becomes bigger than the discomfort, and that's why they finish. Motivation is like the wind, it shifts, it changes. But reasons are like roots. They hold firm no matter what storms come. If your life is built only on motivation, you'll stop when the feeling is gone. But if your life is built on reasons, you'll endure, you'll persist, and eventually, you'll succeed because reasons always outlast motivation. When you finally discover a reason that is powerful, everything around you begins to shift. The people you need start appearing. The resources you once thought were out of reach start coming within your grasp. Opportunities that seemed invisible begin to reveal themselves. It's almost as if the universe steps aside for the man or woman who knows exactly where they're going and why they must get there. But here's the truth. It isn't magic, it's clarity. When your reason is strong, your mind becomes alert, your senses sharpen, and you start noticing doors that were always there but hidden from you. A person without a reason walks right past those doors. A person with a reason kicks them open. Think about history's greatest achievers. They weren't the smartest or the most talented. What separated them was their reason. Thomas Edison had a reason to bring light to the world, so he endured thousands of failed experiments. Nelson Mandela had a reason to see his people free, so he endured decades in prison without losing hope. Their reasons bent the world to make way for their vision. The same is true for you. The world doesn't respond to half-hearted wishes. It responds to burning reasons. If your reason is simply to get by, life will give you just enough to survive. But if your reason is to change your family's story, to leave a legacy, to make a difference, life will start to yield its treasures. You'll attract the right mentors, the right lessons, and the right moments because you are now aligned with a purpose greater than yourself. So find your reason, not a shallow one, not a convenient one, but one that grabs your heart and won't let go. And once you do, watch how the world bends, how opportunities unfold, and how life begins to open its hands and say, "Here's the way." Because when the reason is found, the answers never fail to follow. So, my friends, don't chase answers first. That's the mistake. Spend your energy finding reasons. Dig into your heart. Define what truly matters. And once you find a reason strong enough, trust me, the answers will come racing to meet you.